makes me happy.
Yeah, let's make sure it records. I'll get on phone too.
Penny. Okay, here we go. C.K. Miller.
I am C.K. Miller. I am a poet. This is my book. It's published on Amazon. Yeah, let's do this one. It's a little dark, so just forewarning. Where are you? Oh my God. My worst dream is coming true. Oh my God.
Nice shoes.
Thank you. I wore them especially for the occasion. Yeah, a friend gave them to me. Oh my God, where are you? I'm sorry it's taking so long. Okay. Screw it. The greatest poets are the ones who didn't make it to the next day. The ones on the streets, in back alleyways, use needles hanging from their veins, cold heroin in their spoon, hearts beating no more. The magnificent poets with a layer of filth covering their abscesses and stink of shit. Those who haven't put pen to paper in years. They sing to themselves a tune, a fire under the spoon cooking up a shot. The greatest of all poets are the ones with bloodshot eyes and track marks covering their arms. These poets are the ones with glory rushing through their veins. The poets with the meth pipes and dirty wigs and filthy amphetamine-driven sex behind closed businesses. The greatest poets of our time are the ones who die alone, on the street, in the woods, in their car, in a public bathroom, and in their sorrow and revelry, despite the harsh circumstance. The greatest poets look up into the moon and scream out in victory. I got one more. Just gotta find it really quickly. When I edited this book, I did not add an index. So it takes me a second to find the ones that I want to read. But okay, here it is. The folly of my youth arrives to look me in the face, the scarred eyes and pus-leaking chin, and the eternal terror lying just beneath my surface. He does not look like me anymore. I am not him. I am not. I have made like an alder tree, flourished, bloomed, and matured. That despairing face with the dead eyes have grown into a light source for others. And while I'm not a perfect man, I've tackled those terrible demons. And in the end of sweet syringe lullabies, dancing and bloody nights lit by peppercorn moons and delusional stars has come to pass for me. The junkie and the dead man, both singing haunting melodies of eternal darkness and hellfire. But those songs are only echoes now, and my beating heart, my healthy, living, beating heart, laughs in the face of my past. And though the tears may fall, they symbolize the survival of my war. That putrescent face of old appeared 3 years past, appears as dead to me, a walking corpse fit for neither death nor life. Terrified pupils, hauntingly aware, a scared little boy running from his responsibilities and the damages he has caused, damages for which he'll have to answer for one day. I know that now, all too well. Terrible knowledge. My accursed past weeps in the gnashing of rotten teeth, laughing, maniacal, reckless. A bastard child roaming the mountain for which is not his home, cursing the echoes of his own past. down the Tiger Mountain Reserve, I weep to imagine the danger I was in, not of bodily death, but the death and damnation of my own soul, lost to the abyss, never to be recovered. I heard the devil's bells ringing in my ear, and I felt the fires and flames of damnation right there on the tip of my chin. I felt it. There would have been no saving me. There would have been no salvation for him. The chaos and evil he wrought upon himself and his family and friends, not to mention everything else. There would have been no shining light, no chariots of gold or angels' choirs. St. Peter would have turned away in sorrow, and God Almighty would have exercised his divine wrath. I would have been punished, and severely so. Yet God in his infinite wisdom saw to it that I be given another chance. One I don't believe I deserve, but one I will not squander again. I tremble in horror as I write this verse. I feel as though I am damned already, but despairing salvation while still alive is the height of folly. Oh, but to gaze upon the unveiled countenance of God, to walk through the gates of gold and dance in the glory of eternity. Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldst enter under my roof, but only say the word and my soul shall be healed. Domine non sum venius, ut in tres sum tectum meum, sitantem dic verbo et senabitur anima mea. So I suppose with God's forgiveness I should have hope. I hope to God that I do. The finality of hell has never hit me as hard as it has now. To stare into the abyss and not fall or be damned, that is the miracle of God's eternal love. I gaze into the deadened eyes of an addicted me, with pus and dirt covering my face. But a symbol of my own folly and sorrows. Misplaced guidance leaked out onto soiled sheets, soiled and soaked in the curdled semen of my addictions and vices. Though if I could turn back the clock, back to that foul past, I wouldn't change a thing, though I am thick with regrets. The lessons I have learned, dancing with the devil, have shaped me into the man I am today. So with the face of youthful folly staring naked into my eyes, I will stare back and deliver that boy from himself, so that one day he too can dance in seraphic ecstasy in the vibrant, vivid, unveiled countenance